So it's like 12 a.m. and I just have some really random thoughts that are passing through my head. So I thought I'd just bring you along the journey, and if you have answers, answer. If you don't, then don't, I guess. So, number one, elephants. Why are elephants even a thing? Like, how did they become a thing? And how was it allowed that it became a thing? Became a thing. Had become a thing. Whatever. They're 13,000 pounds. They're massive. They walk around. They do whatever they want. They have giant trunks. Like, they're huge. And meanwhile, I'm 6 foot and literally bend over the wrong way, and my legs are wobbling, and I have back pain. Like, that's insane. Next up is hourglasses. Who came up with the hourglass? It's literally just sand falling in a cylindrical tube, and someone decided to say, oh, this sand determines 2 minutes. How does that make sense? Who came up with that? Who counted that? Did it? I know time obviously existed before hourglasses, but who designed the hourglass to perfectly measure how long 2 minutes is? And who counts each individual grain that goes inside the hourglass that determines each one is 2 minutes? It literally makes no sense. And if it does make sense, then someone needs to explain it to me, because it doesn't make sense. Another really weird animal is cows. Like, cows are the definition of a chill animal. They're huge. I think they're like 1,500 pounds or something on average. And they literally just walk around and pretty much do nothing. And they don't bother anybody. They don't bother anything. They just literally walk around, eat grass, and just exist. It's kind of a side note. I just thought they were pretty cool. Pretty cool animals. Something that I've actually always thought about, and I thought it was just a weird thing. We never technically live in the present. And what I mean by that is, if you think back to a moment, you're only going to be thinking back to a moment, like back in time, to something that's happened in the past. Even if you're like, oh yeah, that was cool, something that just happened a second ago, a millisecond ago, 30 seconds ago. It's impossible to literally intake information and instantly be like, oh, this is cool. You're always going to say, that was cool, because you're actively remembering it as you're seeing it. Crazy and wild, but it is what it is, I guess. And the last one that I've thought of, which I actually heard this a while back, but it just popped in my head tonight. It's impossible to actually think of a new color. You can think of new names for colors, but you'll never think of a new color, because every color that you can think of, you've seen before. So I guess the brain can't create its own unique color. I don't know how it works or why that is the case, but yeah, so it is what it is. But thank you for coming along this journey with me. Like I said, it's like 12:30 or something, and I was laying here on TikTok scrolling, and I just started thinking, I guess. But now I'm hungry, so I guess I'm gonna get up and go get something to eat. Hope everyone has a great rest of your night.